There it goes. I had a reset yesterday where I didn't turn my computer off properly and it reset everything. So hello everybody. We are back to doing an art stream. Last time we did an art stream was about 3 or 4 years ago. I have not done art in a while, but I said I was going to do this, so we're doing it. Oh, we should also post in our Discord. Post it in every other Discord, but that one. I just had some random person message me and I don't remember who they are. Don't you love when that happens? Someone from the Crown Arts Emporium. I don't know who that is. I just also said to someone that I was gonna do this thing. Wait, is that coming up? Holy shit. Damn, next or this weekend coming up, there's a lot of RP events, guys. What the heck? Also, hello, Pedal. Sorry, I didn't say hello. I was looking and seeing. I'm like, geez, there's a lot of RP stuff coming up this weekend. I'm hosting an event too on Friday. Well, not hosting, help hosting, I should say. I'm doing a speech for it and not really overseeing it, but being the dwarf guy in charge of being the dwarf guy. Other than that, not bad. Okay, so the idea for this art, we're just gonna hop right into it. I don't care. Let's get the reference up first. Oh, hello, Solar Sniper. I'm glad you're here. Where is it? So my one friend really wanted a and I know this is very ambitious for me because I don't do art that often, so you know your boy's gonna be a little bit really God, oh shit, that's actually way smaller than I thought. So the idea is going to be something like this, but obviously in my style, because there's no way I could do something like this. He wants it different than this, but very similar. And the reason being is because we live in a spot that's very Native American style, like mythological stuff like that. And headcanon is there's a big place near, like in the town, that's an island like this, and that has some mythological properties where like there's actually the big islands that are around are giant turtles that have just been resting there for years. And that's where we're going. This is what the stream is going to be about. Drawing a turtle lion in a turtle lion style fashion, but it's not going to be a turtle lion. It's going to be more like a chimera, like a Chimekka, if you will. Okay, I'm done. So what we're going to do first, because I kind of like the color palette of this, we're going to start with like a similar color pattern. We're gonna start with like a similar color pattern. One thing I don't like about this art studio, it's a free art studio called Chimekka, but I don't like that it does like this really weird like zoom in, zoom out thing, and that's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, it's a very, very pretty and useful tool that's just easy to do small little art pieces on. I used to use Photoshop, but I don't feel like paying for it anymore. I think we're gonna use, is this the one we're gonna use? No. I'm gonna use like a spray paint style. This is gonna be more like a painting than anything, just letting you guys know. What that? God, now I'm trying to remember how. There's like a button you could press to make it almost like a spray painter, which is really cool. What's it? Yes, this is it. Okay. So we are gonna use that, but then we're gonna also, where is my dropper tool? I'm gonna use this color right here. No, you know, let's use this color. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna start with the beach. Now, if you're wondering how I acquired such skills, well, I like how this song comes on because it's the nostalgia song. I learned from an artist when I was younger how to do art in a fashion to make it look, it's almost minimalistic in a way. And it works. What we're gonna do. This is gonna be the base. Kinda almost following the same guideline of what they're doing. And you're just gonna paint through like this. Just little strokes, don't worry. The one thing with digital art is that these little strokes can be filled in a lot easier. You're using a canvas, which I've used before. It adds more effect if you do like little dark spots around in between and fill this in with just a little bit of splotches of either lighter blue or like I don't want to say white, like more like a gray, to set for an off balance tune, because we're still going to go for like a more variant like this. So I'll do this because I think this is the splotch, right? Yeah. We're going to fill in some of this with a lighter, like a grayer color now. Like how I said earlier. Just makes it look more seasoned. Splotch in there. See, and there's our beach. There's our beach. We got our beach going. So we're not gonna create too much of this, like the hand styles, stuff like that, just for reference. I can do that on the fly, but to do something like that would require a lot of patience. But we are, however, let's see. I know this would be like a 10-hour art stream if I did something like that right now. But we are, however, going to do something similar. Just give me a second. Just like a red. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do an outline of where we need to be. I already drew that terribly, believe it or not. But trust the process, as they say. And that's where the face is gonna go. See, it's not gonna be as to... Oh wait, I have a little bit more room, don't I? I'm actually gonna redo the shell area. See, this is why like the Chimekka thing. I had it set with my Adobe Photoshop where I can turn things at the click of a button and stuff like that. And I think you can do that with this thing too, but we'll learn. Well, we got it. We haven't done this art in a while, so let's actually start from over here. This is where the, yep, right there. That's where that, and then I'm gonna start with this weird little, like, this little outline right there. That's where it's gonna be. Thing. Okay. This is where it's gonna get kind of weird. I already have a feeling like I got weird, guys. So trust the process, and go with weird. So the idea is that this reference right here, all this right here, is gonna be like an actual island. These little hands I'm not doing. Instead, they're gonna be kind of like this on the other side right here. But we're gonna make it so like these were actually like little rocks that were growing, and then of course the face is just gonna be the face. The face is gonna just be the face. But yeah, let's just keep going. We got this. I almost want to extend this out just a tiny bit, but we got this. We got this. By the way, we're gonna be doing this on all one layer because we're crazy. Okay. And then we're going to do that on this end too. Just little loops right there. And here we go for the next part. We're gonna start looking in. We're gonna remove this now. We got our base on what we're gonna be doing. Let's just go to the blues. We're gonna do more natural blue around here. Yep, there you go. There's another tool. I forgot which other tool I used that was very similar to this. It wasn't this one? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. So it's like what it does is it blends it well. Let's go a little bit further out. Deeper blue, deeper blue. Come on, baby. Come on, baby! I'll print this out in a second. What I should do is do a second layer because it would be easier to just do the blues behind it. You know what? We're gonna do the blues behind it. Hold on, we got this. Right. Don't try this at home, kids. By the way. Why is it not growing this hell? Yeah. Don't try this at home, kids. That's all I can say. But yeah, trust the process with this, most of it. I guess this one's gonna be a little bit easier. Oh, that's way easier for just this guy. Okay. As I said, it's been a while since I've used Chimekka, so some of the tools are a little odd to me. Okay. So this is gonna be the background. You can tell by like I outlined it with the blue. And we're gonna keep like this. I might even like fix that up in a second, but we're gonna outline that with the blue. So this is the background. I guess we're gonna do. I was gonna do one layer, but I'm gonna do two. Just for reference. And then I'm gonna do like a gray. This part. Jesus. Oh, that's a green. That's not okay. Thank you, Solar Sniper. How was your day? What are you up to today? Is that a green? No, it's not. Which is this the finer pen? Dude, why is it so small? I need a finer point. Goodness. There, this should be fine enough. Yes, that's fine enough. Okay, cool. Just hanging out with my mom. Aw, that's cool. My day's been pretty good. I didn't have to go anywhere this morning. The reason why I haven't been streaming as much is because I've been actually pretty busy in the mornings, and I've been just kind of too tired to stream after I get home, so I've been doing a lot of job stuff. God, this already looks so weird. I get it. Trying different things to see how it works right now because it's been such a while. This works. I'm glad that you're spending time with them. No, that's a good thing. Yeah, that definitely works. Oof. You got this. And don't worry, when you're doing art, remember it's just a process. Sometimes you'll see things and be like, oh shit, but don't fret. Yeah, I recently was hanging out with family too. That's what we were doing yesterday too. Just been crazy family time for the past like week and a half. I think they all leave today though. A lot of them left yesterday, but like all of them leave today. Okay. Which one was this? Was this the smudge one? There we go. Oh yeah, thank you for the nice frog. Throw a Pokeball. Currently my Pokeball thing is all mucked up, but it would have thrown a Master Ball at you. What it was since I've been at me, not you. Because I've been fixing a lot of my streamer stuff. Some of it's still not mapped correctly. Yeah, I know, right? No, I've been I had a few things that was going awry with my VTuber, so I had to like kind of turn it off for a bit because it just wasn't working, and then I kind of haven't put it back in yet. Okay, let's get these trees on there because I'm already like not sure what the heck I'm doing with this. We're gonna do the Bob Ross method of the happy little trees. This looks so fun. Yeah, I love it. Who I gotta call? Still trust in the process, folks. What they call a very artistic statement. And now that inspiration for this is actually a real life area. Yeah, there isn't a general chat in the Discord specifically because my brain can't handle doing a Discord mod stuff. If you wanted to have that, we can start like looking towards it. I just would need a general Discord mod because I can't manage Discords a lot. I have a few Discords I help manage, but that's pretty much it. I mainly right now have had the Discord just be for the announcements, and I think I forgot to post it there, didn't I? Yeah, a lot of it just because I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay attention as much as I used to in Discords. I was a little better at doing that back in the day. But, that was back in the day. I'm not too bad. I'm still not really liking the idea, like the direction, but I'm trusting the process. Trusting the process, guys. The idea is the head is still gonna go right here. Drawing a tiger's head is gonna be something else. I have not done that. God, I hate how small. Yeah. There you go. Aw, thank you, Solar Sniper. Yeah, I'm a ball of mess when it comes to doing anything like that. Took me a long time to just get my Discord set up, if you remember. I kept forgetting. Almost Tiger Lake right there. Taking that creative liberty. See, tiger looking nice. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of greens, or a little bit of browns. We're gonna do another layer though, because I don't want to mess up the background layer. So new layer, add paint. And I'm gonna throw this behind it. And then we're gonna actually do a different brush. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. No, wait, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I have an idea. I have a good idea. Then throw this brush in there. And do this. And then we're gonna do a really nice clear coat. See, look at that. Look at that. Shaping up. I know it's really random right now what we're doing. But a lot of it is art at its finest. This will make the trees pop. And the trees don't even, oh man. If this gets good enough, I'll even put it in my store. Link in the description if you're on Twitch side. I have a store where you can get Chimekka merchandise. Merchandise. Now let's get another green in there. A darker green. kind of new. I'm a new layer. No, I don't really want a new layer that. Just put it on this back layer. We're just gonna lightly paint around that. And then ones too. And which one was it? Was this the tree layer? Which one was the tree layer? Okay, what was this one? Yes, okay. I have an idea to make this just look a little bit more sprucey. Okay. Again, trust in the process. I have an idea for like something a little more crazy and chaotic. And the idea behind this is, I don't know if you guys notice it. I don't know if it's too zoomed in. It might be too zoomed in. But look at the shape. And then if you get the shape, you'll understand why I'm doing that. Essentially, I'm trying to make it look like a tiger, like kind of not pouncing, but in a playful looking manner, which is pretty neat. So give it as you will, just imagine it's a big ass island, but it's a tiger that's an island. So it's like a turtle island tiger thingy, and it's going good so far. Now it's gonna be time for like details and stuff like that. Now we have the actual like kind of look. Which the detail parts, I just, oh my gosh, right? Let me tell you, if we were drawing this, if I had a tablet, this would be so much easier. I got a tablet like a few years ago, and the tablet broke on me within the second week, and I just never got a new one. So yeah, that's where I've been with drawing stuff. Ooh, that is actually a nice. Gonna make this look very. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna do this a little different on the top too. The idea is like right about here is where we're gonna have like the trees protruding. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, also, oh shit. Yep, we found what we were gonna do for that. Nice, and then let's do the brown. I'm gonna lower the size on this. Present. I'm gonna do. No, I don't want it that small because we're just gonna keep it like that. I have to see how a tiger's body and face looks. I haven't seen a tiger in a minute. Even though I actually have a poster of a tiger in my closet, I have not seen a tiger in a minute. Okay. So, yeah, not as... It's more like... They have little ears like that, which is cute. But more of like a flat head. Okay. Okay. God, that looks funny. Okay, so the idea behind this. Yeah, let's make the tiger's ears more flat on that spot. I forgot, like, you have to go to like the actual... There's an eraser tool, I remember. So where is the actual eraser tool? Oh, there it is. I hate erasing, so I'm just gonna do this. There it is, and then you just you got it turned it big. It turned it big, I do. Oh no, now that I don't remember the size. I don't remember the size. This looks more foxy. I don't know if I like that either. I just realized I made the tiger almost, because they're a lot more round faced. God, I'm having a... What it is that I'm trying to grasp the idea of drawing an animal. Which the last time I really drew an animal was years ago. But I used to draw a lot of animals, but not with a mouse. So, as they say, just trust in the process. We got this. So, little nose. Be like this. And little nose. There's a little bit better. I'm not following a guide, but I'm looking at a picture of a tiger. As long as we follow that picture. Since the tigers kind of go like this. And the best part about this is too is that since this is gonna still be technically painting, I'm just doing a rough outline of how I would want the face to look. This more looks like a puma. I'm not gonna lie, like how I'm looking at it. I think once I get more defined. I think what'll help is when I start doing like the eyes. Which I think the eyes I'm just gonna have like right here. And that looks terrifying. Look away, Solar Sniper. I know you're scared of things. That looks really terrifying. Oh my goodness. Let's do some browns. I actually kind of like that green outline I did. Not gonna lie, it looks really nice. So what this is called, it's a stylistic pattern. Okay, good. I'm glad. I think it's the eyes for me that makes me a little scared. I'm like, did the eyes look kind of... That's not finished eyes. I'm just gonna do my outline first. So the stylized pattern I'm using is essentially where you take two colors and mix them together in a style, obviously. So. Okay. And then I'm gonna do another layer because it's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm gonna pop this layer, so we're gonna lower the setting and size. The idea behind this is that we're gonna do... Oh God, I don't like how things like... Needs to be thicker because I'm gonna actually have like, these are gonna be tree trunks. And there you go. The idea. Oh, these are gonna be darker, I feel like. And the idea is that still as if this was some sort of island base, that this would still be like, these trees would act as its fur in a sense. I'm going based off actually a place that I kind of enjoy walking to near me. So the idea, we might go a little darker with their browns. Don't worry. Okay. Still looks like so funny. Like how like literally this just looks like I'm making these lines. But they're all gonna be trees. Do not fret. Let me just make lines and make them look like they're artistic. Okay. God, I have not. Someone's Discord must have blew up with. I need to freaking talk to them about that too. I didn't know that there was so many events this weekend. Lavender paint. Ooh. Someone sent me a song. I'm gonna have to remix. Well, I lost you guys. Where'd you guys go? There you guys are. I think we might just only be doing this for stream today. I'm gonna play some of that new game, but I'm actually enjoying this too. See, looking from far away. Oh shit. You can kind of see where I'm going at now that this is gonna be like. God. I hate that I can't just scroll that. And that where it's like almost as if like a cat stretching or whatnot. It's starting to come into place. And I'm gonna do another layer. I like how the easiest way to make pine trees for me is just to make crisscrosses throughout and put like... It's so simplistic how I do the pine trees, and it's so funny. Because it makes zero sense for me to make them the way I make them. But it's just fun to do. Just literally, it's X's over X's over X's. Oh, you guys are zoomed in. See, I have this set where it's like harder to see. Over X's. This is what they call the simplest art. But it's also just so fun. And now what I'll do... Oh, this tree is missing. Need to fix that. That was a mess up. Okay. God, I like that. Now I'm starting to like the creepy face that I made with the cat. It just looks so cute, almost like, oh, hello, I'm a little cat. We haven't even started on this yet, damn it. Let me make the eyes now. Oh god, I need to freaking get closer, don't I? I'm not gonna mess up these eyes. There. No, this is gonna just give me a second with this one. This is gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. It's definitely, I'm gonna make the shape right here. And that. I overdrew this side on the left, but we're just gonna go with it like it's an actual painting. We're gonna get this one right here. I just have to remember which one. Holy shit. I don't know what this is gonna do. Let me just put black in there too, I guess. Oh shit. No, don't do that. I need more like proper colors. That's what, oh yep, there you go. God, the sizes are so weird on this. There you go. Wow. There you go. They have more like seed eyes though. Like that. It's not gonna look perfect either way, I have to remember that. God. That's terrible. Little derpy eyes. I forgot they're supposed to be looking down, not up, so... Oh shit. What'd I do? Cancel. Wait, what? How do I get out of this? I pressed one button and it made it full screen. Game? Game. There it goes. I was like, dude, what happened? It's supposed to be looking down like this. Look at that cute. Oh my god, so cute. I'll fix that shit. Oh my god, is it gonna be a meanie to me right now? This color here. Okay. There you go. There you go. Let's do that. Trust in the process, as they say. What was the one I had? Was this one? Wait, maybe like no. There's this one. I had it lower. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this thing too. Like, the biggest gripe I have with a Chimekka is that when you change brushes, it'll straight up not keep the preference you had. So you're literally like left to remember what which I know you could fix all that. Like there's a way to fix certain things. But like it's where like you have to straight up just kind of remember your settings every time you want to change something. It drives me crazy because I can't remember half the time what I'm doing. Like I remember I'm doing art right now. Wait, when it's that low, it doesn't want to do anything? Yeah. Oh my god. I don't think this was the one I was using. I think it was like this one. Nope, not that one. I think it was like this one. For some reason. No, it wasn't this one. What was it? Wasn't that one? Notice whenever I do art, I still just do it like a way where it's like, yeah. Might have been this one. Oh no, this is a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one that does like good. I mean, it does good 3D, but it makes it look weird. Not that one. It might have been that one. God, it looks so dirty right now. Gotta still trust in the process, I believe. Do my little weird sketch outline that I do to make it so it looks a little better. That nose thingy that they got. A little bit higher. Shit. Okay. So the idea with the nose is that I'm actually gonna make it so it, let's see, moves down a little bit right here. That. I want the smudge tool to be so much better, but it isn't. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, just make the tiger purple. Imagine I just say fuck it and make the tiger purple. That would be so funny. Okay. We're gonna have to really fix the eyes and stuff now because the eyes look so mismatched. I think what I'm gonna end up doing. I forgot the general rule when drawing cats too, is they just kind of derp it out. Derp it, and more derp it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spray this with more of a tan now real quick, just to give it more texture vibes. And then where's that smudge? I want the smudge tool so bad because I don't. Okay, now where's the... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Here. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, baby. That's like, okay. Oh man, I just remembered I have tacos. This is gonna be a good day. Okay. Looks like I might have to get going soon, guys. Actually sad. It's like it seems like every time I think I have time now.
till the end of the world, I'll be there, alright. Worlds dividing, standing the test of time. And
I have to talk to people for a little bit while I was doing this. I'm actually kind of, so I'm enjoying how I've gotten this a little bit more. What's the word? What doing? Okay. Yeah, it's looking a little bit better. I gotta say, I am doing this really wrong, but I don't mind the color palette and color coding of it so far. This is loose art, by the way. I do a lot more of this style of art these days than I do the other style that I used to do. Not really, let me see. I can still see it, okay. Eyes right here. Nose, obviously, and then just put it to where like the water goes up right here. And these are the paws. We are gonna put some green on top of the paws though too for green on top of the paws. Because they're supposed to be little islands. We are not done with the beach either, geez, I need to do more with the beach. Okay, let's do the beach now. This beach, which one did I do the beach on? Did I hit that? And I didn't even hear it. Damn. We're gonna do just a little slope right here, and then we're gonna roll it in. See, now that I've done that, the beach is starting to look a little bit more pronounced. And you just do that again, then grab this one more. And then let's do the water. See, look how crazy, how much more detail I put into this. Which one was the... Oh, they're here. Yeah, okay. So. Let's see now. I was watching Game of Thrones in there. Yeah. So how I usually do these is that this is actually a little different for me. I usually start with a better base color and go from there. What is missing? Oh, it's because I took off the layer. I was like, why does that feel a little weird? I'm gonna put one of my favorite. Oh shit. One of my favorite color up top over here. Okay. Oh. This one. Oh wow. Okay. That's way different now. Holy shit. And then we're going to also just do a big splotch. I almost want to. God, that actually doesn't look half bad now. Okay, this wasn't a long process, but we're just gonna save this. I want to try a different thing real quick. Testo. This was my first time doing an art piece in a minute, so we're gonna new. We're gonna just go full on creative mode. Actually, new. I want width to be like that. Great. Big canvas. A big canvas. So the first, we're gonna do different style. Yeah. Okay, so the base color. Oh god, I forgot how sometimes if you use this color variant it lags. Oh god, it's lagging. Yeah, it lags just ever so violently. Oh, I think we're also gonna just check on a menu project I'm doing too, which is more digital art over like traditional, so you'll see a process of making a menu for an RP. We're gonna swap over to doing that in a second, I think. Because I'm losing. It's not that I'm losing patience or anything like that. My brain cells can only take so much art before I start going, okay, time to do something else. That's why I never pursued an art degree. Let's do this. No, this is not a commission, but I'm helping someone make a menu. And do this turtle. I'm gonna keep this out. And let's do freaking blessed us with a art enthusiast. Where is Chrome? YouTube Studio. Wait, does it not let me do Chrome on this? It has to be in a specific. Okay. Well, there you go. Million turtle. Boy and Turtle. Put this on this side so I can see what y'all are seeing. And internet. Stretch to fit screen. So the idea behind this menu is for a lounge, like a gambler's den. And this is actually the venue. And I was tasked to help come up with ideas for the menu. So what I was thinking is I might actually do a few things up. Do some things up. So what I think I'm gonna do is I was gonna use God, where's Google Lens again? I was gonna use Google Lens to look up stuff like this. I don't think it'll let me do it. Google Lens sometimes doesn't work like that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just use lounge interior. Lounge interiors. There's Google Lens. Okay, I can track. So what I'm gonna do is print this. And what I will do is I'll just look at stuff that are gonna be more prevalent to that specific image, because we're just gonna do the background right now. The drinks don't take as long as the background would. Believe it or not, it's super easy to come up with drinks. Copy that. Okay. Let's do that and then press save as. Dooga. Upload a file. And then what I can do, because then we'll get art styles that are very similar like this. Like this. Where'd that mouse thing go? We're gonna use, I think, this image. Oh geez. Now we're just going to looking at WoW housing. What do you know? Yeah, I want to use this right here. As like a. All I'm gonna do is copy that. And it's mainly for that same aesthetic. Of oh my god, why is it like freaking out? Damn it, I actually don't like this image now. What it is, I want this image, but man, I need to, what I'll do for that is just kind of add more into that. Maybe I'll add the second half, but for now we'll just do the headers and stuff like that. So how I usually do menus is I'll do a header and then I'll do contents. The header usually goes a little bit further up here though, which would be in that and that. And then I'll just do like menu, not menu, drinks. And I mind you, all this is really just casual RP stuff. I do drinks, then alcoholic, I just change different styles and fonts.
Bring that bowl.
Okay, I'm back. We might have to end up ending stream a little bit sooner. Because I got to do stuff. Thank you, Solar Sniper, for sniping. Stream's still going, right? Yeah, it's going. That scared me. I like went back and looked at my stream, and it straight up just like threw my stream somewhere else. And I was like, oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. But yes, folks, I think we might just end stream for now. I do want to get out working on this, but I'm actually lost on what to do. And I'm being called away to do something. I hope you guys enjoyed this small little art stream. I will do a better one soon. I tend to not only just do this kind of art, I do a lot of like... Yeah, am I quiet to you guys, or is it just... Or did my volume get turned down? Let me just see. Yeah, then we'll definitely do more. I have a lot of things where I just do art for. I don't have any references to show you. Wait, no, I do. I forgot that we're on Google. Like, oh, I don't have any art pieces to show. No, I do. done this. This is one of the ones I did. I did the little assets right there, and I made it look all pretty. This is one of them, but I've done a lot more. I've done... where's another good one? Oh, I did this. I made this whole thing in the background. I didn't draw it, but what I did is I took something and then I wrote grillin' and chillin' right here in the meat lovers charcuterie, and I put all this together. These pictures. I made this. So what I did is I took a skull and crossbones, put it in front of a parchment that I think I took and made this background. I can't remember if I made it. I did this. The fork is my favorite. There's one that I recently did where it's like a folding. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this. This I did all custom. So I took every one of these pictures and I put them in here. And some of these I actually color corrected and changed the color on. Because I'm crazy. Also, am I quiet to you, Solar Sniper? I don't know if you're still there. On my end, it sounds like I'm like echoing from far away. But yeah, I did all these color corrections. I did this. This is actually 3 different things that I put together and did all that. Yeah, that was a menu that I worked on for a good, like, I think it was 2 weeks because of all this stuff. Oh, I did this. So I took this art right here, which was art that was made by, I think, a few people. I don't think it was like, it was World of Warcraft art mixed with like a spooky background. And I did all of this. Like the, this. I don't remember if I did this, but yeah, like I made it all because I did mainly graphic design when I went and learned stuff. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. I did this, I think. Was it this one? Yeah, I did this. I made this background or this custom thing. I just spliced 3 things into one. That's the kind of stuff I do. So, for reference, that's more of my like wheelhouse, is making like actual like menu bases. I keep hitting the microphone now because I'm scared that you guys can't hear me. Oh, did I do this? No, I didn't. But yeah. I made this last year, or 2 years ago, for Pride. But yeah. Other than that, everybody, I think that's it. We will see you guys in the future. I might be back later today playing a new game. I got that Witch Spire game, and I might come back and play that, but for right now, I think I'm gonna zone out, do the stuff I gotta do, and I will be back. Oh my god, this is an oldie. This menu right here is from 2020. But okay, everybody. Until next time. Yeah, thank you for being here, Solar Sniper. I really enjoyed it. Just enjoying talking and vibing out with you guys. Alright. Okie dokie.